Before we jump into today's episode, I have some exciting news to share. The Empowered Educator Show has been recognized by Million Podcasts as one of the top 100 career change podcasts for 2026. And I'm honored to share that we're ranked number 19. That's 19 out of 100. Thank you so much for being part of this incredible community of educators and leaders. Your support, your downloads, reviews, and your shares have made this possible. If you would like to see the complete top 100 list, I've included a link in today's show notes. Welcome to your midweek power surge, the quick boost you need to refuel, refocus, and lead with confidence. Leadership isn't just about the title. It's about the impact you make every single day. Whether you're stepping into a leadership role, still in the classroom but preparing for a move into leadership, or already leading your team, these short episodes are designed to keep you empowered, encouraged, and equipped for the journey. And the truth is, empowered leaders empower others. And that starts with showing up with clarity, purpose, and passion. So let's tap into the power within you, the calling God has placed on your heart, and the leadership you're meant to walk in. This is your weekly power surge. Let's go. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever left a professional development session feeling on fire, feeling inspired, only to realize a few weeks later that nothing had really changed? The slides were good. The speaker was engaging. The ideas, they were practical. But somewhere between the training room and the classroom, the momentum disappeared. Here's why. Professional learning doesn't transform schools. People do. One of the greatest responsibilities of an empowered leader is creating opportunities for growth. But that growth doesn't happen just because we schedule professional development. Growth happens when learning becomes action. Leaders, too often, professional learning becomes an event instead of a process. We check that compliance box. We hand out those certificates and we move on to the next initiative. But as an empowered leader, you have to ask a different question. How will this learning change the way that we serve students? Because information alone does not produce transformation. Application does. Transformation happens when leaders create time for reflection, provide meaningful coaching, offer feedback that encourages growth, and give teachers permission to practice, make those mistakes, and then improve because of it. Which actually reminds me of the word fail, F-A-I-L, where we always say it's the first attempt at learning. And it truly is, because failure is not failure. It's just how not to do it, or let's fix it and do it better. Professional development shouldn't feel like something that teachers have to survive. It should feel like an investment in who they are becoming. The goal is not to fill notebooks. The goal is to fill classrooms with stronger instruction. The goal isn't simply to teach new strategies, it's to change mindsets. It's to strengthen confidence. And it's to develop teachers who continue learning long after that workshop or PD session ends. When you as a leader build systems that support continuous growth, professional learning, it actually becomes part of your culture. It's not just part of your calendar. And here's the beautiful part about it. As teachers grow, students experience the difference. Every investment that you make in a teacher echoes into dozens, sometimes hundreds of student lives. And that right there, that's kingdom impact. In Romans 12:2, Paul writes, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." Notice Paul doesn't say be informed. He says be transformed. Transformation begins with a renewed mind. As educators, we ask our students to grow every single day. As leaders, we should create environments where teachers experience that same kind of growth. Learning is not just about gaining knowledge, which sometimes we think it may be. It's about allowing that knowledge to shape how we think, lead, teach, and serve. And Jesus modeled this throughout his ministry. He didn't simply give his disciples information. He walked with them. He asked questions. He corrected them, yes, but he also encouraged them. And then he sent them out to practice. And then he reflected with them afterward. That's transformation. It's not that one and done, one-time event. It's a lifelong journey. So here's your power surge for today. Empowered leaders don't measure professional learning by attendance. They measure it by transformation. The best professional development doesn't end when the session is over. It continues in conversations. It grows through coaching, and it takes root through the practice in their classrooms. And it flourishes when leaders intentionally invest in their people. So today, I want you to ask yourself, am I simply providing professional learning or professional development, because there is a difference, or am I creating opportunities for professional transformation? Because when teachers are transformed, classrooms are transformed. And when classrooms are transformed, students' lives are changed. Until next time, keep leading with purpose, building systems that empower others, and remembering that God doesn't just call us to learn, He calls us to be transformed. So leaders, be empowered. This has been your midweek Power Surge. It's exactly what you need to keep leading with confidence. Remember, empowered leaders empower others, and that starts with you. Keep showing up, keep growing, and keep making an impact.